Hello, welcome to DK Bull Chat. I am working on a quick little painting that I've been working on, and it is a landscape. There used to be a bird on it, and I don't know that you can see the bird anymore. I can kind of see it sitting here, but it's not that visible. So I'm going to put in trees today. I've made this nice color green, and I will start putting in the trees. I have a little fan brush. This is a Princeton Velvet Touch, and it is a 10/0. I also have some dark green mixed up. Well, it's ready to go. It's Hooker's green. It's ready to go right here next to the painting. And I'm going to start with putting in a little bit of the a little bit darker green that I have on this brush right now. So I'm adding in some green right now on the brush. And you may not be able to see that, but I am putting the brush through that and trying to get the excess off of there. This paint is older. I've had it for a while. And so it is trying to dry and has chunks of paint in it, but it's still usable. And I'm going to use it today. So the brush is loaded, and I'm going to start tapping in where the trees are. So I'm just tilting my hand away from me, pointing away from me with this little fan brush. And these trees are it's like a whole forest off in the distance in front of these mountains. And I'm going to put some on the side as well. I don't know, you know what? I don't really have to. I can give the idea that it's over there by keeping going over the side, but I don't need to put it in right now. And these are kind of in the shade, so we'll put the other ones in the sunlight. Get out that lighter green. I have it in a little storage tote. So these ones work pretty well. This has been sealed for quite a while. And I have a lighter green in here, and I'm making it a little bit darker because I want to be able to continue with the trees I'm already doing. Have it look like a forest. I just noticed something. There's a little bit of green in the sky. Don't know if you can see it there in the video, but I'm just gonna pick it up. Okay, so the forest continues over here and comes down in front of the trees I just put in. So this green's a little bit lighter. The sun must be coming from over here. And I'm just tapping those in. And they might have a little shadow on the one side of the tree, but not on the other from where the sun is. So I'm loading the brush so that it has a dark green on one side, darker green, and then the lighter green on the other side, so that I can kind of put shadow in as well. Yeah. Lighter green, darker green. And I'm just going to tap in where the tree would be. So you're going to see some shadow in between. It'll give it the illusion of a forest. If it's all one color, it's going to look like, I mean, it won't look exactly like a forest. That's the thing. So you want to have them be, well, it could be the same color, but different values of it. So go from the lighter again. And get some highlights on these trees. I love doing trees. I've always loved painting trees. It's one of my favorite things to paint. Always has been. I think part of it is they're so forgiving. You can paint them and they don't have to be perfect. Well, when you're out in the forest, you're gonna notice they're not perfect. So, yeah. And a few more trees over here. I need to get some dark to go on the other side, so darker green. Dipping in that, getting it on the left side of my brush, that side. And then putting in the light color on this other side. The bright. Yeah, I love doing trees. These ones are not gonna have a lot of detail. We don't need a trunk in them. They're far enough away. We're not even gonna see that. We just see the little tops of the trees and their shape off in the distance. We don't notice what color trunk they have or if there's any animals in the tree. We don't know. We can't tell from here anyway because it's off in the distance. And that's the illusion we want to keep. So if I was to put a trunk in here, I would be bringing the trees forward enough. I mean, in our view, we would look at them and say, okay, those are closer. You can see a trunk, you know. So I'm not going to do that. Just leaving the regular trees off in the distance. And I'm just tapping it in with the fan brush and acrylic paint. Again, this is Hooker's green, and then I had a lighter green mixed up. I'm gonna switch hands. This really doesn't require a lot of technique. Take my right hand and paint it in, why not? If it required a lot of technique, I might have difficulty using my right hand, but right now, I have no problem. We're just tapping in trees. They're super easy. Super duper easy. My paint is thick too. So if you have a lot of, I don't think I dipped my brush in water, and that was on purpose because I want it to be thicker paint to put in the trees. I'm gonna go ahead and suggest, I'm gonna go over here and get a little bit on this side too. And then anywhere that there's shadow, I'm just looking for the shadows on these trees. The sun's coming from over here. And so these trees are gonna have a little bit of shadow on this side. Not that, it's not gonna have that much paint. There's a blob of paint. I'm gonna take that off. And keep on painting. Go back to the right hand. Give my left hand a little bit of a break. Tapping this in. I don't want this to look like all one tree, so I'm bringing in the lower or smaller sizes in front so we can tell this is a forest. And I am so glad you joined me today. I'm glad you stopped in and watched the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to paint with me, you can do that too. Just grab your little fan brush and acrylic paint, Hooker's green, and a lighter green mix, which is, I think it's Hooker's green and a little bit of yellow and also yellow ochre and white. But mostly yellow, not yellow ochre. Just a little bit. But yeah, you would need those, and then you would also need to have done the other parts of the video where I painted the rest of the